William Whalen here for GetMoreSports.com, and we are talking about the California Golden Bears. This was supposed to be the coming out party for this program under head coach Cuonzo Martin. Obviously, everything was anchored around some returners that they had. You think about Jordan Matthews, a sharpshooter who's going to go down in Cal history as one of the best three-point shooters they've ever had. Jabari Bird, a local five-star prospect, former McDonald's All-American, who's really looking to get back on track on what we thought his career could be in Berkeley. And then you had Tyrone Wallace, a senior point guard who is a preseason contender for Pac-12 Player of the Year. Then you add in McDonald's All-Americans, Ivan Rabb and Jalen Brown in your freshman class, and we looked at California as maybe the most purely talented starting five in the Pac-12 conference. And yet this season has been a complete flameout. There's no other way to talk about it. Yes, they go 12-6 in the conference and finish third, but that was because of the last really 3 weeks of play where they played out of their minds. This team, for 80% of the season, completely underachieved. They had no cohesiveness offensively. They had no real philosophy offensively. They were one of the best defensive teams in the country when you get in the half court, sure, and that's a testament to their personnel and their coaching staff, but offensively they were a joke for much of the season, with too much talent for that to be the case. And then you go into the Pac-12 tournament, you get a favorable draw, things considered, with Utah, and you can't get by them. Really what I think going forward is you look at Jalen Brown. He's going to be leaving despite his struggles recently. Ivan Rabb is probably gone. You lose Tyrone Wallace. You go through the controversy with losing your top assistant coach and recruiter, Jan Hufnagel, to a sexual misconduct scandal. And then you have your head coach who still hasn't signed his contract 2 years later. This is the biggest storyline in the offseason, particularly for the Pac-12, and I think one of the more important storylines of the country, because there is a chance that Cuonzo Martin leaves Berkeley. He hasn't signed his contract, and things haven't gone well for him there. He might look for a fresh start elsewhere. Now, if he stays, obviously they've got a lot to clean up. So people need to be paying attention to Berkeley this offseason because there's a lot going on there.